Welcome to another edition of Coffee with the Goose, where we talk about things that are interesting, fascinating, and irritating. I am the Goose, glad to have you back. Of course, we'll start with a sip of hot coffee. And as you know, my coffee is strong, just like my opinion. I got some creamer in there to make it sweet, just like me. Can we talk about Manny Pacquiao again? Sure, why not? I'm a big Pac-Man fan, as most of you are. I've seen many editions or different versions of Manny Pacquiao's greatest hits on YouTube. And they're all great, don't get me wrong. But it gets a little tiring. It's the same old. Okay, that was Manny. Back in the day, he was knocking everybody out. What about a more recent edition of Manny Pacquiao's greatest hits? That's what we have for you today. We'll start with the fight right after the Marquez knockout. Everyone's wondering, gee, does Manny still have it? Does he have the killer instinct? Does he have the chin? Well, no greater test than a young knockout artist, and that's Brandon Rios. I believe this was in Malaysia or China. He fought Rios, and Rios was talking trash. But that's who he is. I like Brandon Rios. He's the real deal. Unfortunately for Brandon Rios, he was facing Manny Pacquiao. Manny beat him like a naughty stepchild from start to finish, made him look really bad. Didn't knock him out, but I think most fighters would have quit. How bad did he beat Brandon Rios? Number one, you should have seen his face afterwards. And he made him cry afterward. That's a serious beating.
Oh man, it just hurts. It hurts deep down inside because I trained my ass out to win, you know?
Manny's next edition, or next greatest hit, was against Chris Algieri, a young fighter. He was schooled in martial arts and a good young fighter. Very fast on his feet, very quick with his hands. And again, another test for Manny. Can he handle this youngster? Handle him he did. He knocked him down 6 times. I believe he had already knocked him down 3 times when, strangely enough, Algieri's trainer sat down with the announcers and started bragging. It was the wrong thing to do. Immediately after he said he's going to turn him loose, Manny almost knocked his head off.
He's going to put him to sleep here in a few minutes. I'm going to let him go. I'm going to let him go in one more round. I got him in the cage right now. I'm going to let him out the cage.
The plan is to have Algieri knock Pacquiao out.
Yes, but I still got him in the cage. He listens to me very well. I'm going to let him loose in another round or so.
Round 10?
Round 10 or 11, I'm going to let him go.
Well, that's going to make it difficult for the plan to materialize because there's a question now as to whether Algieri will be able to survive that shot, which was a monster left hand, a sensational straight left cross by Manny Pacquiao that put Algieri on his back. Held for a little while, couldn't hold on long enough.
It's Pacquiao who's out of his cage.
And he didn't knock him out. It should have been stopped right there. I believe, watch the video, he was down for the 10 seconds. But at any rate, Manny knocked him down 6 times and embarrassed him and won again. Another one of Manny's greatest hits, a recent greatest hits, was his 3rd fight against Timothy Bradley. Bradley, the first time they fought, beat Pacquiao. Okay, it was robbery. But Manny beat him up badly this time, knocked him down twice. And I think Manny's the only person to ever knock Timothy Bradley down. And he won convincingly and kept his title. The next recent greatest hit for Manny Pacquiao was Lucas Matthysse in 2018. And again, it was a great battle that we were expecting between Manny, a great knockout artist, and Lucas Matthysse, who I believe had knocked out 36 of his 39 wins. And it was a cakewalk. Manny knocked him down 3 times and delivered the TKO, his first knockout in 9 years.
Have to go back to when Muhammad Ali was 33 years old and had a 15-round unanimous decision as the knockdown is scored here in round number 3. Pacquiao gets to Matthysse.
Having some moments in this round.
Oh, that got to him. He takes a knee after Pacquiao lands. Uppercut again, and he puts him down again. knockout victory on his return fight.
So yes, Manny still has the killer instinct. Who's next for Manny? Well, we'll see. We all know who we want him to fight, but that's up to Floyd and whether Floyd has the guts to step into the ring with Manny again. There you have it, the recent edition of Manny Pacquiao's Greatest Hits. Again, I welcome all your comments and thank you so much for subscribing. That's it for Coffee with the Goose. You take care.